This is the shawl I will be knitting today. I wanted to give you a detail of the beautiful pattern. And then I added fringe. And in the front, if you use a pin on the top, it will close nicely and stay in place. And if you want to, you can iron it a little bit with a damp cloth just to set the pattern in better. This is a number 1 fine sock yarn that I am using. Here's the picture of it in the book, and here's the back of it in the book. And I really like this lime color too. But what I have is a yarn I found at Hobby Lobby. It's a hand-dyed yarn, so which means there's probably a little variance in the color. But hopefully I can finish it with one skein. Okay, here it is. Yarn B from Hobby Lobby, and the color is lilac luster, but 3.5 ounces. I noticed that that color is discontinued now, but they have other beautiful colors to choose from. I put down 100 grams. There was a pattern I looked at and it said like 400 grams. I didn't know how much that was. So a 3.5 ounce skein is 100 grams. Okay, first of all I wanted you to go to the link that I'll have at the bottom, and you can print out the instructions if you want to as you follow along. I've got this, this is a thicker cotton yarn. I was just going to show you how to do the cast on this yarn if you're not familiar with a long tail cast on. I will start there if I can get my camera situated. Alright, that's the way it goes, I guess. This is a 10-inch. Let me go back a little bit here. There. This is a 10-inch straight knitting needle. I think it's a size 5, but the size doesn't matter. We're just going to do a sample cast on. So I figure use the knitting needle and measure from one end to the tip, and I usually count that as 10 stitches or sometimes 12 stitches. If you're using the fine yarn, you can get 12 stitches out of this. So since my pattern is 69 cast on, I would do this 6 or 7 times. 6 times if you're counting 12 stitches. Or 7 times if you're only doing 10 stitches to this length. Okay, so you go 1, hold the end, 2, hold the end, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then you go to the end. This goes around your thumb, like that, and then around your index finger. And then how you cast on is you take this under the thumb, go to the right, and bring the yarn that's on your index finger over. Alright, so you've got 1 stitch. Go under, catch the top one, pull through. Go under, catch the top one, pull through. go under, catch the top one, pull through, go under, catch the top one, pull through, and just continue that way till you have your 69 stitches. If you want to double check before knitting, count your stitches, make sure you have the proper amount. Alright, so that's what it looks like. If you get to the end and your tail is a little longer than you'd like it, you can always cut that off. So I've got my pattern handy. I printed it out. I go line by line. And we will see, get this untangled here. Okay, see how tiny these are, these stitches? I've got my tail. There it is. I'm just going to leave it for now. At the end of the project, you sew it in. So this is a size 6. You can use a size 6 or 7 circular knitting needle. Oh, that's hard to say. Okay. I'm not really used to knitting this small because I usually use like a 7 or an 8. But I think with this shawl I'm just going to stick with what it calls for. Alright, row 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 1. Getting that first stitch off is always hard. Whoa. Slippery, slippery. Alright, knit 2. The first row always seems to be a little difficult. Make sure you get all your little strands in there. Alright, knit 2. Now the rest is purl 1, knit 1 till you get to the end. Push all these forward. Purl 1, knit 1. As you can see, I do the continental style of knitting, which normally is quicker once you get past this first row. So purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. Purl 1, knit 1. Purl 1, knit 1. This is the neck edge that we're doing. It starts at the top. Purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, let's push our stitches up, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. Oh, keep dropping that little thread. Oh, now I got it. Purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. Purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, uh-oh, purl 1, knit 1, lost it again, purl 1, knit 1, 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 purl 1, knit 1. Oh, we're almost at the end. Purl 1, knit 1, 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 purl 1. Now the last two. The last two you knit. 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 All right, now we go on to row 2. That row 1 was the right side. If you need to put a marker there, you can, but I really don't need it because you'll be able to tell which is the wrong side and the right side. But row 2, you purl 2. So you turn around, go back that same row, it's all untangled here. All right. All right, now it says purl 2, knit 1, purl 1, purl 2. Knit 1, purl 1. Purl 1. Okay, you can see right here that from the previous row, you're knitting the same stitch that you did in the previous row. So here's the knit one from the last row. So you're just knitting over that one again. Purl 1. Knit 1. Purl 1. Knit 1. Purl 1. Knit 1. Purl 1. Knit 1. Knit 1. Purl 1. Knit 1. Knit 1, purl 1, 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 purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. Almost done. Purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Okay. Purl 1. Where is this one? Purl 1, knit 1, and the last two is, I better stay in camera range here, purl 2. Okay, now we're going on to row 3. Let's see what it says. Oh, row 3 to 6. Repeat rows 1 and 2. So I'm looking for a pencil. Okay. I'm just going to mark down for row 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, with row 2 you repeat row 1, or row 3 you repeat row 1, row 4 you repeat row 2, row 5 you repeat row 1, and row 6 you repeat row 2. Alright. We're going to do row 3 now, which is a repeat of row 1, which was the right side. So knit 2 and purl 1, knit 1 all the way across. Oh, I keep getting that tangled in there. Oh, that's the long yarn from casting on. Alright. Knit 2. Purl 1, knit 1 all the way across. Let me just grab a drink here. Okay, you can see you're doing the same stitch on top of the previous row that you did the previous row. So this is a knit, so you're knitting over this one and purling over this one. Knitting, purling, knitting. I'm doing each row for you guys. If you want to skip this part and just go ahead, you can speed it up. I like to show every row because this is probably a new pattern to most of you. If you're past the beginner stage of knitting, you could probably skip over this part to speed up the video. You can do that in the right hand corner down below, I think. Okay, here we go. It goes a little faster now, see? Okay, purl, knit. Okay, I suggest you print out the pattern. I will have the link for that at the bottom of the page. It's included in one of my Facebook pages in the comment section. If you can't print it out from there, you will need to copy it, paste it, or save it on your phone. If you have a wireless printer, send it to your email, and that's what I do, and then I copy it from there or print it out from there. I think I'm loving the colors in this purple or lavender, teal. All right, the last two are knit. So that was row 3. If you have a paper and pen handy, let me just get a pen here. You can cross that out. That's completed. See what I did here? I just put 3, 4, 5, 6, repeat row 1, repeat row 2, repeat row 1, repeat row 2. So cross out row 3 as completed. So now we will go on to row 4, which is a repeat of row 2, which was the wrong side. Going back, turn your work around. All right, and that is purl 2. And knit 1, purl 1. So you're going over the exact same stitch. The knit goes above the knit, and the purl goes above the purl. The shawl makes a nice gift, even for a younger lady, like a teenager. You know how a lot of lace patterns look like they're from your grandma's tablecloth? But this one I think is really nice, delicate, and pretty. I always remember that pineapple crochet that people made doilies out of. Alright, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit. See how your pretty colors are coming through. Oh, so exciting. Purl, knit. Alright, and the last two are purl. Okay, so that was row 4, which was a repeat of row 2. So you can cross that out. Now we're going to go to row 5, which is a repeat again of row 1. All right, and row 1 was, check on your pattern if you don't remember. Row 1 was knit 2, purl 1, knit 1. Knit 2, purl 1, knit 1. I think this might be called a ribbing stitch. If it isn't, can you leave a comment and tell me what it is? So if any of you are from the diabetes groups, this is what I do to calm myself from the stresses of the day, to learn something new. I totally believe you have to have other interests so you get your mind off of high carb foods and foods with lots of sugars and carbs. Stick to the plan and you will feel so much better getting rid of all that processed garbage that's out there. Well, okay. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, okay, purl, now knit, purl, 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 knit, purl. Let's see, what was that? Oh, okay, at the end it is knit 2. Okay, purl, knit, purl, knit. I think I got it all. All right. Cross that out. Now we go to row 6, which is a repeat of row 2. Turn around, go back. Okay, purl 2. And across, knit 1, purl 1. I believe the next row we're going to start the pattern. Oh, pretty, pretty. So if you're not a crafter, what do you do to keep yourself out of the refrigerator? And stick to the plan of no fasting, eating 3 meals a day. You might be a gardener or a painter. "1975 was my first craft project. You know what crewel is? It's an embroidery stitch. I made a crewel pillow for my mom. After that, I made a couple of samplers. I did some sewing for my kids when they were little. Each time you do something, it's important because you gain more knowledge and it gets easier. Okay, knit pearl. And the last two was purl 2. Okay. Alrighty. Now we go on to row 7. Let's see what that says. Oh, 7. Alright, this is a little more complicated, so we have to think. Knit 2. You know, when you have the asterisks between a part of the instruction, it means that you repeat that part over and over till you get to the end. So, okay. Let's see, row 7, knit 2. Making mistakes is the biggest pain when you have to reopen something, or if you drop a stitch. But we're not going to do that, right? All right, knit 2. Now here's the part we got to remember. Purl 1, knit 1, and next stitch. Purl 1, knit 1, knit 1. All right, this goes on. Purl 1, knit 1, knit 1. Purl 1, knit 1. Okay, let me just double check here. Knit 2, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1. purl one, knit one, knit one, purl one, knit one, knit one, purl one, knit one, knit one, purl one, knit one, knit one. This is row 7. Purl one, knit one, knit one, 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 purl one, knit one, knit one. Now let's see what happens at the end. Purl 1, knit 2. Oh. Purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1. And then you keep doing this till you hit the last 3 stitches. Knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1. Okay. Double check this here. Purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1. Alright, at the end we do purl 1, knit 2. Alright, it says we're supposed to have 101 stitches. So it's a good idea to count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Hmm. 42, 44, 46, 48, 52, 54, 60, 62, 64, 67, 68. Alright, work purl 1, knit 1 in next stitch. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. Ay, see? I gotta back up. We were supposed to do purl 1, knit 1 in the same stitch. See? Well, I think I have to open this up. What a sad situation. Oh. See what happens if you don't read it. Here we go. Here's how we open it. The last row. Go back. Here's something I got too happy. Got too happy. Thinking I had it all together. Alright, now we're going to have to take out row 7. This was supposed to be an increase row. So where you purl one, knit one in the same stitch. Ugh. Sorry guys, you can zoom past this part if you want. This goes pretty fast. There's only 69 stitches. It's not like when you're making an afghan and you have like 200 stitches. I'm glad they put, you know, I'm supposed to have 101 stitches. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even realized I made a mistake. Well, at least I didn't drop one. All right. Okay, I'm almost there. All right, let's read this again. Knit 2, work, purl 1, knit 1 in next stitch. All right, knit 2, purl 1. Now I'm just going to do, I don't even know how you do that. I'm just going to do knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. You go in the front, and then the purl is done through the back. Knit 1, knit, and purl in the back. Knit 1 on the front, and do the purl in the back. Knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, knit 1, purl in the back. Knit 1, knit 1 in the front, go to the back side and do your purl. All right. Knit one in the front, purl in the back. Knit one. Knit one. Purl in the back. Knit one. Knit one. Purl one. So with every other stitch, you are adding on another a new stitch, which is called an increase. You do that all in one movement. Go to the back and do your purl. Knit one. Knit one. Purl one. Knit one. Knit one. Purl one. Knit one. Knit one. Go in the back. Knit one, increase, knit one, purl one, knit one, knit one, purl in the back, knit one, knit one, purl one, 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 knit one, knit one, go to the back and do your purl stitch, knit one. All right, now the last three, what did I say? Purl one, knit two. All right, now we're going to count. Keep your fingers crossed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Okay. I think this is 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 5, 6, 7, 8, 79, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, this must be 90, huh? 92, 94, 96, 97, 99, 100. Okay, it looks like I have 100. Supposed to have 101. Let's do it slower. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. If you want to put a pin here at the 50 mark, in case you got to recount it again, you know that was 50. All right, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 101. Okay. That's it. On to row 8. Okay. All right. Let's see how many rows are to complete this. We've got 77 rows to complete this. So now we're on row 8. Purl 2, knit 1, purl 2 from across. So I won't be able to get this all on one video. Probably need to be 4, but I will do that when I get there. All right, row 8, purl 2. Oh, I think I'm getting tired making mistakes here. I have to go back one to see this is what you gotta do, and you gotta go back and correct the problem. This was the last stitch of the last row, which was a row 7, which was knit 2. Okay, so we just gotta knit this one again, turn around, and start with purl 2. All right, we're just gonna pull this out so it's not so baggy. All right, purl 1, purl 2. And now knit 1, purl 2 all the way across. Knit 1, purl 2. Again, this is row 8. Knit 1, purl 2. 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 1, purl 2. Just gonna double check here. Knit 1, purl 2. Okay. 1, purl 2. knit 1, purl 2, 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 and the end is, okay, let's see what the end is. Knit 1, purl 2. All right, that's the end of row 8. I think I'm going to take a break here. See what we got. All right. Look at this side. I think this is the right side. Looking good now. I'll start with the next video. We'll start on row 9. So I will work on that later this afternoon. Going to have some lunch now. I hope you're enjoying this lesson. I'll see you a little bit later, and then I will link again in the description page the link to the pattern so you can print it out. All right, have a good lunch. Bye now.